What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are back in Ark Survival Evolved, and in this video I will be showing you my top 10 hidden base locations on the Genesis 1 map. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that I will be making a ton of videos for Ark Survival Evolved on this channel. So if this video helps you, please consider subscribing to this channel, as I'm sure my future Ark videos will help you as well. I will also be streaming Ark and a bunch of other games on Twitch. You can find a link to my Twitch channel in the pinned comment below. Now let's get right into it. The first spot in this video can be found at the coordinates 14.0 and 61.6, which will be right here on your map. And this spot can be found at the top of this land pillar in the corner of the ocean biome. This is a spot I have built on many times, and I have never had any issues defending it due to its height advantage, and there's only two directions an enemy tribe can attack you from, making this spot even easier to defend. There is also a larger plateau under this land pillar that you can build on, or you can just run down there every few minutes to harvest the metal nodes on it. Spot number 2 can be found at the coordinates 37.3 and 43.9, which will be right here on your map. This will be another ocean biome location where you will have a pretty hidden base spot to build on that will be close to some really good resources like metal and silica pearls. You could also use a cliff platform to connect these two pillars together, giving you even more space to build. Spot 3 can be found at the coordinates 44.5 and 45.0, which will be right here on your map. And when you get to this spot, you will find a crack between the big land pillar in this area and the biome boundary wall. You can then go down this crack and use cliff platforms to create some pretty good hidden bases that won't be visible to anyone passing by. Spot number 4 can be found at the coordinates 64.8 and 37.4, which will be right here on your map. And when you get to these coordinates, you will want to look for this small cave, and in here you will be able to build a decent base that will have natural overhead cover from anyone flying over. Base spot number 5 can be found at the coordinates 40.2 and 88.2, which will be right here on your map. Here you will find another small cave along the volcanic biome boundary wall that you will be able to build a small base inside of that will be out of the way and pretty hidden. Spot number 6 can be found at the coordinates 80.2 and 70.6, which will be right here on your map. And when you get to these coordinates, you will find a very large tree that you will want to start climbing up using a bloodstalker. At the very top of this tree, you will find some branches covered in leaves that you can build a nice hidden base on using cliff platforms. The nice thing about this spot is that you can't see this area from the ground, and even if anyone does get close to this spot, the leaves will offer some natural cover, hiding you from anyone passing by. But you will need a bloodstalker to get up to this spot. Spot number 7 can be found at the coordinates 55.6 and 63.8, which will be right here on your map. And here you will find this tree root that you can build a base inside of that will be pretty hidden, and you will also have the protection of the tree root to keep you safe. Spot number 8 can be found at the coordinates 69.9 and 77.8, which will be right here on your map. And again, this will be another tree root that you can build inside of, but this spot will be much larger than the previous spot, and it also has a few cracks in the walls that you can go through to get further into the root, giving you a better spot to defend, as there will only be one way in, and the entrance to that spot will be very small. Spot number 9 is actually 3 different spots that are all very similar, and they can be found at the coordinates 73.1 and 84.9, 60.1 and 59.4, and 84.8 and 61.0, which will be these 3 spots on your map. And these spots will be the obelisks in the bog biome. If you have cliff platforms and bloodstalkers, you can climb up these obelisks and build some pretty cool hidden bases at the top of them using the cliff platforms. And finally, spot number 10 can be found at the coordinates 23.0 and 30.6, which will be right here on your map. Originally, I didn't want to add any lunar base locations to this video, as they are what everyone uses on this map, but I thought this was a pretty cool location as it is pretty hidden and it's close to some really good resources. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I hope this video has helped you, and thank you for watching.